Last time on Trouts in the Sky, first chapter, we helped bring Agate back to life, basically, and then made our way over here to Leiston Fortress to investigate why there's been no communication. Wow, check out the size of this base. It'll be several times as big as the Hacking Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing, it's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on, it's not like I'm not nervous. After General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hacking Gate. Why do I get the feeling that it's going to be right here? Anyway, I'm going to take a quick detour to go check on some side quests. If I don't find anything, I'll meet you back here, but otherwise I'll see you when I get to where I need to be. Well, turns out we're story locked right now, so into Leiston Fortress we go. Huh, there's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Where'd that come from? Leave speaker. This is Leiston Fortress, headquarters of Liberal's Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave. They sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Would you please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. If you have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Almathea. Very well, wait there. Ooh, it's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa! Well, someone's here at least. Please, forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leiston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Is something wrong? Nothing, pardon me. On to business, you mentioned the attack on the central labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the intelligence division is currently here. If you'd have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. How do I shake this up? Like, this is the truth. These are not, but... we'll confirm the whereabouts of Professor Russell. And here we found out where Professor Russell is. What? Nice, Estelle. Really subtle. The only clue we have is that the professor was taken away in an airship. Sorry, my mistake. Why so quiet, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for her too. So where does this lead, anyway? Take a look at this. This is Leiston's Fortress, isn't it? How'd you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's the spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the intelligence division right away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute, is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's chip be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that's entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the borders, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all of the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say more. No. Classified, eh? Okay, now, maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all kind of smells a little funny? I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. Looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the Central Labs out to repair it. I bet that someone like Professor Russell could have had it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two, maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. You heard the man. The area's off limits. Be on your way. Fine. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it's probably the same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Killiker has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. Also, Black Orbman's in there. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of all power on the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... The Royal Guardsmen are being set up? The Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? It sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Agate! Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? You sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. Feeling pretty much back to normal. Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system and the doctor said... Just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. Is that cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tida. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's have a constant vigil of you and nurse you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. So explain, blah blah blah. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress, we'll bust the prof out, and I'll never know what hit him. Ah, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild is a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code braces in non-involvement in military or political matters. A brace will recognize the nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army's playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've gotta be kidding. No way, that doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code braces in their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperillment of citizens, the brace's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. You understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then... The rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell, all of the borough needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all his talk. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Racers Agate, Estella, and Joshua. You are hereby ordered to proceed to Leiston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leiston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh on to perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch. You know that orange airship that goes to Leiston Fortress? Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we can sneak into the fortress on it? No, all of the crew members go through a security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Oh damn. Oh! What is this, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of orbit, right? Yeah! It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. Oh, really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device then? I guess it must be right where we left it, in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry up and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leiston Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Okay. But now that we have a full party again... Yay, we can go to Track Road. Which which is important because, well, I don't want to fight these guys. The book they're after is down here somewhere. I don't suppose it's up here where I've come to once before, is it? Yeah, this is gonna be it. Hey, we found it! Now it's Adventure 2! Knew that had to be useful for something. The area is too big and just random otherwise. Okay, onwards back to Zeiss. Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over just to be certain. Nice. Yes, this is a genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time anyway? I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. And here's this card, it's got more of that unusual writing on it. Ah, you 31 cypress trees nestled upon this grassy hill, afflictions of far off fell lands draw nigh onto me like wine barrels tumbling lightly down the soft inclines. I drift into reverie, compelled with the resonance of the tolling bell. Oh man, more of this gibberish. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Yeah, I guess so. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May your ideal self speed you on your way to success. Okay, we're off. Pardon us. Okay, so I happen to know where this one is too, and it's at Wolf Fort, so I will meet you over there. No, I was slightly wrong. It was not in Wolf Fort, it was in Sankheim Gate. We need to come up to the 3rd floor. Hence the clues of the 3 F and L being surrounded by brackets. And then check this wine barrel. Woohoo! Found it! That's the last one. Now we can finally finish up our work for the librarian. You ain't kidding! Huh? What's wrong? There's a card stuck in the book. And something's written on it. You have done well, though I know you're not. I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a quartz researcher and the criminal who hid 3 books. I have used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent whom I could entrust my work. And you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. But yes, if you found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing and lucky you. Please return to the 2nd floor archives with essential package. That's it. So it was all one big practical joke? Yeah, I guess so. Have you looked in the package? Alright, let's see what we can see. Jackpot! I think we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me. Okay, and with that, we're heading back to Zeiss to turn in our quests. And then we can head on towards Leiston Fortress. So I'll see you back there. And we're back. Oh, perchance have you... Yep, we've had the last book. Just to be sure, please take a look at it. Yes, this is definitely it. I'm impressed, you actually found all 3 books. It just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. It's right in the same spot as the book. And of the note in quartz. Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations? Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves. In return for my having taken up so much of your time. Thank you! So, this is all that you need us to do? Yes, that's a lot. Ooh, that's a relief. I was afraid you were going to say you still had more work for us. No joke. You've worked so hard that there's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now I can just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by anytime. We will, thanks. Pleased to be of service. Okay. let's go turn in all our side quests. And then I have some preparations to do before we head over to Leiston Fortress. Camp Librarian Plus. Camp Librarian Plus 2. Camp Librarian Plus 3. And Ritter Road Monster 2. Current rank is Junior Bracer 3rd class. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure you come back here and report it. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay, so next time on Trails in the Sky, first chapter, we're going to be heading into Leiston Fortress. See you then.